Welcome to the podcast. Stop Crying Poser. Greatest podcast known to man. As voted by Petey Pablo. Remember when you take your shirt off and twist it, spin it around your head like a helicopter? Well, that guy said it's a great podcast, so you should believe him. Look at these webcam colors. Doesn't even make no damn sense. I appreciate you guys being here. The time is 5:26. We are, what do you think, almost 2 hours late today, and I'll explain why in a moment. But first, let's shout out everyone who somehow showed up. We have Paul Miranda, Day Day, Late Bloomer, Meatball Head, OG Mickey, Toronto Toad, Late Bloomer, Day Day, Loki, Cool Ranch, Doritos, Paul Miranda, Loki, Love My Toe, and probably a few more people. It's been a long day. Has it been a long day? No. Just been a long day. Has it? No. I'm kind of still hungover from yesterday, guys. So let's start there. What did I do yesterday? Well, I was having a swell time. I took my dog to the dog bar called Big Dogs. You can bring your dog. And I was going to watch the Golden Knights hockey game. And I randomly hit up my friend who I know lives nearby, Colby. Ride Dog's brother, and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm gonna be by your house. Do you want to go get a beer? He goes, I'm already here. I'm like, what? I'm on my way. Pull up there. I sit down, right? I sit down. I got my dog. Koopa's being super well behaved. He's being friendly with all the other dogs. And I was ready to eat. And Colby's like, we just happen to have 2 extra slices of pizza. I'm like, damn, I just happen to have an empty belly. So then I ate the pizza. I'm like, wow, this is going great. And then my phone goes off. And one of my friends is like, I got 2 tickets to the Golden Knights. I'm like, let's fucking go. So we did that. I didn't drive. I Ubered. You know, I finished my pizza, my beer, dropped the dog off. And then I was off. Went back home, got the Uber. I explained to you guys earlier, how much money do you think one man could spend on Uber for one day of fun? For, what do you think, 3 hours of fun? How much money could I spend? $90. I spent like $35 to get to the arena, $30 to get to the next spot, $10 to get to the next spot, $20 to get to the next spot. However much you add them up, it was $90. I spent $90 fucking dollars on this Uber. Then, oh no, it doesn't end there. I spent $80 on the ticket because even though they bought the tickets, I had to still reimburse them for the tickets. Spent $80 for these tickets. Although, mind you, I sat in $1,000 seats. But the $80 was, that one hurt. Do you care to guess how much a beer cost at a Las Vegas Golden Knights game? I'll let you know. $22. So, I buy her a beer. Boom, $44. She buys me a beer. Boom, she spends $44. And then we're just broke. So that all happened. And then, I stayed out late. And of course, because I'm Ubering, when I'm Ubering, there's no saving me. So, if I go to the bar and I know I'm going to drive, it's like 2 beers. Boom, drink a beer. Boom, drink a beer. And then, that's pretty much it. No, not driving? Oh my God. If I'm not driving, I usually don't drink liquor, right? I went through this phase where I drank vodka sodas a lot. But lately I've been just drinking Michelob Ultras. Until I'm not driving. Until, I wish I could tell you this fool's name that drove me around last night. He was from the Ukraine. His name was also from the Ukraine. His name was but he's driving me around. I'm just drinking Fireball. I know Fireball's gay. Okay, whatever. That's what I like to drink, man. It's not even real whiskey. Okay, cool. You're not really part of your family. You're adopted. So I drink the fucking Fireballs. I get fucked up. I get home. You guys know we do this thing where I break the table on stream. Well, this one was free. I fell over into my coffee table, destroyed it. Just like shit everywhere. I was telling you guys earlier, there's like money fell out of me, like Sonic the Hedgehog. I fall down, I'm surrounded by money and broken coffee table, and all like little, you know, coasters and shit. And then, like, I don't actually remember falling, but the evidence is there. Like, there's very clear evidence that I fell through this fucking table. And then, if you guys watch my late night streams, I have this cardboard box that I use to put my keyboard on so that I can type and use like a mouse pad. Oh, that's fucked. Everything over there is fucked, knocked over, broken. Which leads me to believe I must have fallen twice. Either that or I got in a big fucking fight. Also, what is that? I don't know. What I look like you've been sucking dick all day. So it's been it was it was a day in history. All right, Golden Knights won. Bro. They won 4-1, I think. Either 4-1 or 5-1. It was great. Oh yeah, shit. Okay. Bro, I punked some fool at the NHL game. Cause listen, we got the shittiest tickets known to man. Right? Which basically means you get to be at the game, but you're not allowed to watch it. Like, you have tickets to go into the building, but then you may not sit anywhere. Like, well, where do you go then? I don't know. I don't know what the ticket does. Because wherever they have you standing, there's no game. You can't even see the ice. So I, as I always do, I just go around and just sit in people's fucking seats. And this one fool is like, I sat down, and I'm like, what's up, guys? And I just sit down, like, pretend I belong there. He goes, hey, bro, those aren't your seats. I was like, what section am I in? He's like, they're not yours. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is up? Like, you don't gotta be rude to me, bro. I'm the first. I don't even belong in this fucking building. I'm down to get kicked out, you fuck bitch. I'm down. I'm taking everybody with me. I didn't even buy a $22 beer yet. I haven't even spent my money yet. And you're gonna be a fucking dick to me. It's the first fucking period. You can just say, my friends are sitting there. I say, all right, my bad. You're not gonna tell me twice, not yours. That's like somebody asking my shoe size. Like, fuck you. Come take my fucking shoes. He's like, not fucking yours. Like, what section am I in? That was nice. What section am I in? They're not your fucking seats. I'm like, oh, damn. Is it that time? Did I miss daylight savings? Are you about to get fucked up? So anyways, I kept wandering around, and eventually I found this seat, and I sit there, and I'm just like, hey, what's up, man? Is anyone sitting here? He goes, nah. I said, okay, cool, because I told the guy, I'm like, because we were sitting up there, and the seats were not as good as down here, and he goes, they're better down here. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. Dap this fool, sat way closer than that first puss bitch, and we were sitting right behind the goal, so it was great, man. Everything fell into place. So the game was great. We won. Then we went to this bar called the Tap House. Basically, I was just trying to stay like off the radar. I didn't want to run into like all the regular drinking friends, so I'll go to a different bar this time. And bro, this shit was super ghetto. Like, it's funny. I was like, dude, the fucking bartender here sounds like Marge. She's like, what do you want? What beer do you want? What? Why do you say it like that? And then and then one of the servers came by. They're like, they want the pizza. What toppings? They both had the same voice. Like, damn. This is unusual. You can always tell, like, when a chick used to be hot 60 years ago, because they still have that attitude, but you forget that you sound like this. Okay, bitch. No, not happening today. So we left there pretty quickly. Although they got a mean Italian sandwich. If you're in Las Vegas, go to the Tap House. They got a mean Italian sandwich. Went from there to another bar. And then just typical night. Whatever. So VGK won. Can I bitch at you guys for a minute? May I vent? May I have permission to vent at you guys right now? I put out a setup video today. yesterday or today. I don't know when I did it. Yesterday or today. And basically, I reaffirmed that my skateboarding brand, Cakemuscle, I'm no longer selling skateboards. And like clockwork, and I know some of the comments are sarcastic, but some aren't. I say I'm no longer selling Cakemuscle boards. There's not enough like support. People just don't want them as much as they used to. I used to make really good money off that, and I used to sell a lot of skateboards. But nowadays, you know, maybe because my YouTube channel is like shadow banned, or maybe people just don't care for skating. Maybe a lot of people are aged out. Whatever the reason is, we're no longer selling skateboards. And of course, you get 50 comments. They go, "Man, I was just about to buy one. Man, I was just about to get one right now." Oh, that's so interesting that you didn't get one in the past 8 years. But suddenly, the day after I announced that we're no longer selling skateboards, suddenly you were out of the blue gonna buy the skateboard, having never bought one before. Good. That's fine. It's funny because for the past month, they were half price. Not only that, here's my thing, okay? For people that say I was gonna support, but I blah, 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 blah. Here's where I get actually honestly annoyed. I was gonna buy one, but blah, 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 blah. I promise you in the past 8 years, everyone who rides a skateboard has bought a skateboard. Here's where you guys get on my fucking nerves. Not you guys, but them, the people. Here's where people get on my nerves. If you bought any skateboard in the past 8 years, I guarantee you spent more money than had you bought mine, which is the same wood as Birdhouse and Plan B. Same distributor. So that's cool that you were going to support, but you spent more money not supporting me than being down with the brand. And that's cool. If you don't want to, maybe the designs, maybe you don't like the designs, that's fine. Go spend more over there. Maybe you don't like the designs. Maybe you don't like, I don't know, the quality or something, the shape. Maybe I didn't have the right shape for you. A lot of people like what's that one size? 8.125 or 8.38, whatever. Yeah, I don't carry those. Okay, cool. Maybe you didn't want those. Whatever you did, instead of fucking with me, you paid more. So this whole thing about I was gonna wait until payday. Oh, have you done a kickflip in the past 8 years? Oh, you spent more money. Bye. I don't get. And then what is that gene in people? What is that wiring in people's brains that goes, he just said he's not gonna sell any more skateboards. I should pretend I was gonna buy one. Like this thing goes off in their head. They go ding. It goes, time to pretend. Time to pretend. I feel like pretending now. And they go, and they feel the need to type a comment. I was going to buy one, but meow, meow, meow. In pretend world, okay, motherfucker. All you have to do is not comment. No one's high-fiving you for almost buying a skateboard. Ever. No one's ever almost, I was gonna buy one. Is my response gonna be, thanks so much, dude. Sorry I let you down. My bad. My bad that my brand is now losing money. If only you'd gotten here a day earlier. I'm sorry. My loyal and brave customer. Thank you so much for almost supporting my brand, which is already cheaper than anything you could have ever gotten in the past. Thank you. Can you take your shoes off and socks so I can kiss your feet, master? Fuck you. Do they think that's gonna happen? Fucking insane. You were almost gonna buy one. Cool. Get one on Amazon, pay double the price. Go to your local skate shop, pay triple the price. You know how much it is for a fucking baker right now? It's probably $80. $80. Oh, but then again, you haven't gotten paid in the past 8 years. My bad. I forgot how jobs work. I only get paid after 8 years. Then I get that one big check. And I only get paid after Cakemuscle goes out of business. I had the same job. It's so weird. We have the same job where you don't get paid for 8 years, and then when Cakemuscle goes out of business, you suddenly get paid? Weird. What? Same job? That's crazy. Man, small world. Cool. It reminds me of a story I read about like Chicago, right? I guess maybe it's not Chicago, but it's somewhere in one of these major cities. I guess people robbed Walmart so often and so much that Walmart just closed. And the people are furious. The people are furious. Well, how am I going to get clothes? How am I going to get food? I don't know. Not rob the store, because eventually the store will leave. That's cake muscle. That's what it is. You can't say, oh, I can't believe I was. Imagine if everyone at Walmart, I was totally going to pay for my groceries this next week. I was totally going to. But the last 5 times I stole everything in the store. But if you wouldn't have closed, I would have bought something. Cool. Hope you guys hope you starve to death. Anyways, that was my vent. It's just because I think people think that they get like bonus points for pretend world. No, like, I'm gonna say thanks. You know what I mean? I've repeated this hundreds of times. I came up with a great idea. I made a skateboard where all the people submitted a photo of their dog or their cat or their lizard or their snake, and I put all of my subscribers and friends' dogs on this skateboard for 2 reasons. Number 1, now you're a part of the design process, right? I've included the customer in the design process, right? Then I made something that belongs to you. So not only will you buy one to skate, you might buy one to hang on your wall. Also, you might find a reason to support a brand. Like, no major brand is doing anything like that. I thought I had a great idea. Here's my thing. A lot of people do this now. Again, those skateboards have been out since COVID started. Let's say, not to be rude, but let's say your dog died. Okay, your dog died. The skateboards have been available for 3 years. It's not my fault that your dog fucking died, and at no point in the past 3 years did you have $29. It's not my fault that you didn't have $29 in the entire 3-year period. A lot of people, like, they tell me like I fucked up. Like, my fucking dog died, man. You didn't get enough skateboards. 3 years. It's been 3 years, man. $29 fucking dollars. All right, moving on. I thought of a funny, like, metaphor the other day. Listen, I don't know why people bring this shit up. I think maybe it's just me. Everyone wants to put their finger in my butthole. I don't know why that's a thing, man. It comes up on stream all the time. People are like, oh, man, you ever had your asshole fingered? No. Guess what? You ever had shit on your finger? Well, then I guess, like, if it's gonna get there. You want dookie on your finger? Cool. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, guess what? I've also here's what they say. They say, well, you never know until you try it. Okay. Fair. I've never tried heroin. Pretty sure I don't want to try it. It's maybe heroin is not the same as a finger in your butt. Maybe it is. Some people really love heroin. And some people really love fingers in their butts. Even dicks. Even larger things. Something else. I don't know, pepper shaker or the Captain Carl, whatever that fucking cooking guy does. Captain whatever. What is that fucking thing we watch? Rupert Carl Benjamin, the fucking pepper shaker, shoved in my ass. But guess what? I will avoid heroin for as long as I possibly can. And I will also avoid putting my shit on another human's finger. Is that fair? I feel like that is the great... that is the great compromise. That is the great compromise that I'm willing to make to the universe. I feel like everyone should be saluting me right now in your homes. Everyone should go, God, damn it, he's right. All right. It's going to be a short podcast. We only made it 22 minutes, Jesus. I watched a movie the other day called The Platform. And it got a lot of hype online. Basically, the idea is that this platform goes up and down, and it has food on it. And and it only goes down, and you're in like this jail cell. And if you're the first one on there, you get to eat a bunch of food, and the lower it gets, the lower the food gets, and then at the very bottom, no one gets any food, and then they die. I don't know what the movie's about, right? I think it's a French movie, maybe Brazilian. I don't fucking know. I watched it a dubbed version because it was not in English. It's terrible. I don't know who on earth ever said that was a good movie, but they are dumb. It's so stupid. Not a good movie. Don't ever watch it. Terrible movie, The Platform. Terrible ending, terrible story, no plot. I think like they thought it was like a big artistic movie, but it was more autistic than fucking anything else. Stupid fucking movie. Not that autistic people are stupid, but if in the movie form, yes, bad movie. I feel like I just said something super insensitive. The movie's autistic, motherfucker. Anyways, I don't want to be here. You know what? I'm going to drink some water right now. Look at this. Take off the cap. There you go. We're not even going to cut that out. That's it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to regroup. I think I'm going to tell my friends to come pick me up. Because I don't want to do anything. I just want to like zone out today. You know what I could use? A nap. But if I take a nap now at 6 p.m., I'm going to fuck up my sleep schedule. Anyways, podcast is over. Don't leave because we are going to continue streaming a little bit. Go ahead and give me a hell yeah in the chat. If you missed the first 10 minutes of the podcast, this is a really short one. If you missed any of it, you can catch the repeat on Sunday on Podbean, on YouTube, on iTunes, on Spotify, on whatever. We do this podcast every single Friday, right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, although today we were 2 hours late. I want to give a thank you to Morpheus for the resubscribe. No donations today. That's fine. Maybe you guys don't have any money. Maybe you guys went to a hockey game yesterday and spent all your money on Uber and alcohol. If you did, that's fine. But you can still support the stream by telling a friend. Tell a friend about the podcast. Maybe not this episode. Don't use this as a reference. This is one of our worst ones lately. But like last week's was good. Oh man, I was gonna buy one like next week. Fuck you. All right, thank you guys. Morpheus, Spider-Man, OG Mickey, Meatballhead, Paul Miranda, and Infamy. As I always say, have a great weekend. Don't drink too much and don't drink too little. I will poop on your finger.